Thank you for joining me in today's vlog. Today's vlog did not go exactly as planned, and if you watched my last video, you'll see that things have not been going how I intended to. Like, I start doing a video imagining that it will go a particular way, and then midway it just changes, and so I'm just going with the flow and just sharing with you guys the reality of what happens in life. Things don't always go as planned. So here I was getting up early on a Sunday morning, going to work for a 6 a.m. shift. When I got to work, I found out that I did not have a 6 a.m. shift. My shift was in fact a 2 p.m. shift. So I ended up having to come back home. When I came back home, I was a bit upset with myself, first and foremost, because I discovered that it was a mistake that I made, and I was like, I just can't be bothered. I'm not going to go in. It was a Sunday anyways, and the kids were home, everybody was home, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay home. I'd also made plans to celebrate my little cousin's birthday with the other kids after work. So I was supposed to bring out the kids after I left work so that they could enjoy the evening together. So I was like, I don't want to put off that. It's his birthday, all the kids are looking forward to it, and if I have to put it off because I have to work, it's just going to be a big disappointment. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to call in. Anyway, when I went back home, the kids got up around the same time, around 7 o'clock. So I decided to just stay up and look about breakfast. So I looked about breakfast and got them going for the day. Thankfully, I didn't have any cleaning to do, and that's something that I've been trying to put in place, like to be more consistent with, and that's to clean before I sleep, clean in the night, so that when I wake in the morning, it's easier to get going. What I find is when I wake up to a messy home, it's harder for me to get the momentum to go and do stuff for that day. So I'm trying. I'm a night person, I'm not a morning person. It's very difficult for me to get up as early as I got up that morning to go to work. Part of the reason it's so difficult for me as well is because I'm a night person. So no matter how early I have to wake up for school, for work, school, hell no. So no matter how early I have to wake up for work, what happens is that I tend to go to bed real late in the night. So for example, the night before, even though I had to get up by 4 or 5 o'clock for a 6 o'clock shift, I didn't go to sleep till after 11 the night before. So I was also a bit tired. What I wanted to do as well was to, go back to sleep. But I decided, since I was up, I was going to look about breakfast for the kids. What would you do if you had your shift messed up and you didn't want to disappoint the little ones that you already had plans for? Would you cancel on them and go to work? Well, I'd love to know what you would do in the comments below. I work in a call center, and most of our time off is usually a sick day or vacation. Vacation, you have to request at least 30 days in advance if it's not an emergency. So we tend to use our sick days for things that just pop up and are most times out of our control. This, however, was my fault, but I just did not want to disappoint the kids because of a mistake that I made. After breakfast, I decided to work on my daughter's hair. Let me tell you, she's like me when it comes to doing her hair. It's like a whole thing. I have never really done her hair from start to finish. her father and I take turns because she can be a real handful when it's time to get her hair done. I rarely comb her hair, and that's because of the challenge of doing it. And a part of me understands because I'm like that with my hair as well. It's just that I'm older now, so I can't cry in my hairdresser's seat. But trust me, I know the discomfort. Blow your nose. So here we are at the go-kart place. This was my cousin's desire for his birthday. He wanted to do go-kart. We brought them there. It was raining a bit, but they got to do a couple laps. Watch and turn back. Lord have mercy. Press the brake. I did not even know if you just press the brake. And I overtake people. So they did do a couple laps, and they enjoyed themselves. And then we left the go-kart area and we went to the park. We ate and we pretty much spent the rest of the evening there. I really enjoyed my time with the kids and the family at large, but then we weren't gonna stay out too late, and I thought, why not go to work still? My shift goes up to 11 p.m, so I had some time, so I decided to go to work after we left the park, and I do not regret the decision that I made. It was a great day. The kids enjoyed themselves. They had so much fun. And then I went to work late, but I arrived and it was a productive day. Eva? That's the end of today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you spending the time with me. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this content and you want to see more of it. See you in the next one.